Um, yeah, what's good, bro? Hope you're good and everything. So today it is today is 16th of June, 2026. Um, so I'm just gonna I went bold yesterday, by the way, shit, fresh card and everything. So yeah, so what I'm gonna be talking about today it is quite very it is my plan that I actually have for July, right? Because July is going to be the month I'm going to be also trading because right now I do not actually have the funds to actually buy a platform and to obviously deposit my own uh, money, uh, deposit on my personal account. So I do not have funds. I do actually have an investment opportunity at the end of the month. Um, I have to accumulate 800 to invest on that guy's business. So I gotta make it work, bro. I gotta make it work. I've contacted a couple of my friends and a couple of my cousins and everything. So it's promising. Uh, it's promising. That's all I can say. Though I do have 15 days currently. Yeah, around 15. Okay, 10 days right now because it's 16. So I just wanna accumulate that money before. So, so here's my plan, right? Um, my plan is quite simple: trading, to get funded, right? I don't know. Just gonna write it. To get funded. So there's these platforms, which is Holler Prime and Aqua Funding or Aqua Funded. Um, that I just started to you this week. Um, yeah. So Holla Prime platform actually have sounds like it is a platform. They are their prices are super low than GFT. Obviously, I'm looking for a platform that is reliable and yeah, platform that is reliable, bro. That is licensed to actually licensed. Yeah, and everything. Uh, so first of all, right, I I gotta buy. So my plan is to buy two perfumes this month. No, yeah, this month is to buy 5K from Hollow Prime. 5K from Hollow Prime. Okay, it's like 14 bucks. Right. Uh, this is like my plan for this month. Um, no, to trade for the next month. But if ever I do actually have a bit of dollar in my bank account, it's gonna be a different story. So we also have aqua funding. So they have a 1K account like the they have a 1K account like GFT. So on the GFT, I almost passed the funding account previous month. What happened is the consistency rate, and I had I think 16 days left, and it was a lot, bro. Like I kept going forth and back. Like it was a lot, bro. You know, a lot. Crowdfunding of um $1 account, bro. It's 1K, so it's like $1. So my plan is gonna be really really different from what I have been anticipating and everything planning from the past month, but the structure is still the same, right? So in total, I have. Oh, by the way, with Holler Prime, no, it is a one step. It is not a two step. So I only have to make 10% of that. It's crazy. It's a one step, bro. One step, 10%. And then on 1K already funded. So I don't know. Maybe they do actually have consistency rates. So I have 28 days. So I'm using the rules that I got from GFT. So I have 28 days to actually trade this amount, this account, and profit from it. Right? Simple. So we have aqua funding in total 86K, right? $6,000. $6,000, bro, in profit. So this is the first stage, right? I'm still writing it down. I'm writing everything down. So yeah. So it's Hall upon 5K, aqua funding 1K, 6K in total. So I gotta make 10%. So to actually make 10% on my side, I gotta take 10 profitable and positive trades, right? 10 W's to make 10%. I gotta take 10 W's. No, I gotta take 10 W's to make 10%. We know that is impossible in trading, right? You're gonna take 10 consecutive wins. So it's gonna be a journey to make 10%, right? Um, because I risk 0.5%. Those are my rules. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna write them down. These are my rules: risk management, 0.5%, and everything. So I mean, yeah. So currently I'm just focusing on trading and everything. Okay, so let's continue with the plan. So I have 6K in profit challenges, and what I'm looking at and what I'm looking for right now is to make around 10%, right? By the end of the month, my target is to make 10%. So first target is 10%. That is like 10% past the funded account. Simple like that. Past the funded account. So what is 0.5% on 1K? I don't know. But $100 is 10%. 0.5%. So 1% is $5. It's $5. So 0.5% is $5. 1% is $10. So probably I don't know. I haven't read the rules about the 1K on the aqua funding, but doesn't matter. Just gonna risk 0.5% for 10%. Um, no, 0.5% for for $10, right? Right. TP $10, $5 stop loss. Um, $10 take profit. Simple as that. Right. We also have what is this? Oh, the next step. So that was the first step, bro. Step one. So that's the step one, bro. Get funded. Target is to make 10% out of this month. It can take me a month to make 10%. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, that is my target generally for the month. Like make 10%, so I can pass the 5K and actually have the means to actually make money. Right. So let's assume 10% on 1K it is $100. $100. So with $100, what accounts can I buy with $100? I can buy an instant funded with GFT, which is around $50, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of things I can do with $100. So, but that that's what I'm just thinking about. Maybe I can buy a 15K account, one step, another day. Right. Yeah. So my first we have 6K. So by the start of July, I should have 6K in profit challenges. Right. So my next step is pretty simple. I pass the accounts. Right. Um, risk management. Risk management is 0.5% per trade. Risk management is 0.5% per trade. So basically, I trade three uh pairs: GBP/GPY, GBP/AUD, GBP/USD. So, and I trade both sessions, London session and New York session. Yeah, it's weird, but yeah, I trade them both. So we have 0.5% in um, Ghana risk 0.5%. And for example, it happens, I made 10%, right? I passed the phase one, I made $100, right? Right. I made $100, bruh. I made $100. So now, what's gonna happen is this, right? I'm going to buy a 25K account. As simple as that, bro. I'm just gonna buy a 25K account from GFT. Um, which is around 120 something bucks. So, okay, let me just write my target right here. Target is 10%, make 10%. Right. For the month, for the whole month, 10%. At least 10% to pass 5K. Anything that is just an addition. And July, and then it is August. So that was the first step. Second step, it is to buy on August. It is to buy a 25K account from GFT. GFT 25K account. It's $110 something dollars. One step, obviously 10%. So by August, I would have around 10. I'll have around $31,000 in terms of yeah, around $31,000. So I'll be funding with bucks. Right. It's on August. $31,000. So in platforms, while risking 0.5% per trade. Simple as that. 0.5%. 0.5%. So I think that's steps two. That is step two, because risk management is still as 0.5%, target 10% that month. 0.5%, 10% target. And then that is the end of step two. Step three is where it gets more interesting. Because now, check this out. I have $31,000. I'm now funded with 31,000 bucks. So $50. $50, 1% is like 100, 200, 300 bucks. $300. 1%. $300 from the 30K. So 1% is gonna be around 300 bucks. 300 and 310 with 31,000. So 310 will be 1% for the account. So for the accounts eventually. Step three, GFT. We buy 300 bucks. It's a September thing now. So I gotta buy a 100K account, bro. 100K account, 100K account, let's say so 600 bucks. $600, bro. One step, bro. Obviously, tighten 10%. So now I'll be funded with from on GFT I'll be funded 125, and then on Holoprop and Aquafam it's both of them is $6,000. So yeah, I'll be pushing more. Honestly speaking, it'd be actually more surprising if it's like, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's the plan. 100K, some risk, 0.5%. 0.5% on $100,000 is 500 bucks. So $500 is around 9,000, 8,000 to South African rands. So yeah, it's a lot, but 0.5%. Who cares? Gotta focus on the execution. You know, money just a byproduct of it. So you're fast into it. Bet. More. I bet. So okay, so 5%. Target's still 10%. So that is my step there. For I'll say for the year. Alright. For the year. Because come on. It's September, October, November, December. So now I'll be funded with 131,000. So by the end of the year, I should be 131,000 funded. I mean, like the 1K, maybe the rules are too complicated, so maybe it's 28 days or something. But by the end of the year, I want to see myself being funded with $130,000. I've been executing this month already. I think I've made from June 1st to today, which is 16th of June. I've made around 14%. I've made, no, not 14%. Today, I was break even in the morning. In the afternoon, I got one trade, which is 1%. I'm currently on another trade. If it hits CP, I'll be 2% up. So for the overall, currently, for the overall month, I'll be up 12%. So, but currently, I'm up 11%, not 14, 11. So, in just 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks, right? I think, no, this is the third week of the month. So, it's been 3 weeks. So, I've been up a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, that is eventually my plan before the year ends to be funded with $130,000. Even if I take that 1K and then of Aqua Funded, of Aqua funded or funding, and then I get a payout of around 50, $30, whatever, or even $100. Maybe great, but shit. And I buy a 5K GFT, but I think Color Prime is quite cheap for me to actually buy by the end of the month, with my own money. I can buy both of them, so I can have 6K. You know what I'm saying? So 1% will be how much? $60, $60, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll see. I'll see what we can do, and yeah, man. Like literally, that's it. Simple as that. It's not complicated. It gives me so much breathing room. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta make only 10% by the month. I'm already up 11% currently on my